U.S. Bank Stadium holds just under 70,000 spectators, and they've come out in full force for this one. A fantastic atmosphere here in Minneapolis. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Now the Central Florida product is R.J. Harvey. Across midfield. He's on his way. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. R.J. Harvey, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Vikings nothing. Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll go play action with Shuck. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Well, certainly not a great start. You give up the one-play touchdown, Charles, and it looked like this offense was trying to get the equalizer in one play on the other side.
They certainly were, and I think that the shock of giving up the big play may have forced their hand a little bit in their play calling. They didn't have the discipline to just say, all right, we've got time. Let's go ahead and work it downfield. Oh, you got a big play against us? We're coming right back to you. And it didn't go the way they envisioned.
Harvey now on 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. You look at this defense for the Vikings. They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up for the 1st and 10.
Throwing here is May. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it's 2nd down. Looking to throw. May. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds.
1st and goal.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Harvey is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown. So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns here in this first quarter, and he's got both of them.
Well, he's certainly setting himself up for a big game here, and I think if the play caller doesn't get in his own way, they should keep riding him the entire way of this game. Until the defense proves they can stop him, that's what I would call.
Ryland on for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14, Vikings nothing. Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to...
Well, that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big pickup of 38.
Let's just call it as we just saw it right there, a breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered, but he was not. Big play results.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Jaden Higgins, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Vikings have got it back to within a score. So it goes for a rookie quarterback. He had the INT earlier in this first half, but he bounces back with a touchdown pass.
And you have to like the mental acumen, the toughness, the fortitude of him, because oftentimes for a rookie, you throw an interception early, you're taken right out of the game, or mentally you check out a little bit. Give him a lot of credit for bouncing back.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Vikings are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25.
Off the play fake, Shuck. Going deep for Diggs. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Keep it rolling, man. Keep it rolling. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. They'll try again. Try to find a lane, but he finds nothing but defenders. Stop for no gain at the 2-yard line. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
13 yards.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing, Shuck. It's complete to Diggs. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. If you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
He's got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. We're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. What's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Walker, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Again, Walker. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Kenneth Walker taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Vikings have cut it back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
First down, Eagles.
Here's May. Now he'll tuck this and run. Looking right sideline, that's complete. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. From the shotgun, it's May. He'll swing this out to Harvey. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On the handoff, Harvey. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the first half.
89 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
How about his performance last week? Over 200 yards. I think his decisiveness, one cut and he goes, that's what's really made him pile up the yardage.
And the yardage he piled up last week, easily honored with NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
I would have voted for him.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Crazy, crazy. Hey, no. Hey, here goes that. Hey, Pablo. Crazy. Hey, 5. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
They'll throw with May. And he is caught. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 14. It's a gain of 14 down to the 14.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Good. Crazy. Hey, what's that? 5.
To throw, it's May. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll just get rid of it.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they go with Harvey. The broken tackle could not free him as he's brought down at the 10-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. To the air, May. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Travis Hunter with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Eagles are able to add on to that lead. Extra point by Ryland up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
28. Vikings 14. Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, The open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
Here's Shuck. He's got a man, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That goes for a gain of 31. Walker now on 1st and 10. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
The Vikings at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. To throw is Shuck. He'll try to pick it up himself. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They'll throw. Here's Shuck. This one goes underneath to Walker.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Ken Walker.
He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Vikings are back within a score.
Point after, right down the middle. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
Crazy.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
That's to the left side, taken in by Hunter.
7 yards there and a 1st down.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Out of the gun, a run with Harvey.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Philadelphia. R.J. Harvey on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And the lead now up to 14.
Vikings 21. Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
This is taken in by McBride. Down the left sideline.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Trey McBride, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Vikings get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
35, Vikings 28.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw. May looking to run. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, they approach this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. He's to the 15. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Travis Hunter with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
42, Vikings 28. Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And able to return this one all the way out to the other side of the field across the 50.
In just about every special teams meeting, there's a discussion with the punter about his importance. Why? He can flip the field for your team defensively, move it deep into their own territory, or if you're backed up on offense, and he can hit a big punt and change field position and help his defense. In this case, though, field position got flipped by the return team. You can do it so many different ways on special teams.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Shuck out of the shotgun. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 33.
1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to air one out. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. And able to get this out to the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through. With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. To throw now, Shuck. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Trying the left side with Walker. And across the midfield, stripe into Eagle territory. Brought down that time by Nolan Smith.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Shuck now to throw. Robinson's got it. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down. Now Shuck. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck. Open man is Diggs. He's got him. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
First and 10 at the 33.
So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a first and 10 inside the 35. And throwing again here, Shuck. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Working out of the gun here, Shuck. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
From the gun on third down, here's Shuck. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Vikings. Wan'Dale Robinson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings have got it back to within a score. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
Vikings 35.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Anderson loses the football. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So a turnover there on the kickoff. And don't look now, but that just made things a little more interesting.
Very interesting because when you're trailing in a game, these are mistakes that you pray for. You just went down and scored. Now you get the football right back with another great opportunity.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Jaden Higgins. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings are an extra point away from drawing level. Point after, right down the middle. And that will tie our game here in the third. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. Oh, some strong running. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Crazy. Hey, what's up? Crazy. Five. Crazy.
Throwing here is May. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
At the 42-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Harvey. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. 162 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Once more with Harvey. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That's good for an Eagles first down. A gain of 5. First down, Philadelphia.
Crazy.
Looking to throw. May. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Eagles first down. First and 10.
Here's May. That'll be complete to Harvey. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense. Certainly looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down.
Crazy. Hey, what's up?
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
First and goal, Philadelphia.
They'll go. Here's Harvey. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Eagles have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Vikings 42. Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time, so have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Throwing, Shuck. He's got this downfield to McBride. Look at the big man rumble. Touchdown, Vikings! Trey McBride with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the third quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that will tie our game here in the third. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. They'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Second and 9.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. What's that? Crazy, 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 crazy.
From the shotgun, it's May. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. The offense on 3rd down, no problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This is 3rd and 4.
Crazy, 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 crazy.
To throw, it's May. He gets this into the hands of Harvey. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
177 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Again, it's Harvey. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a 1st down. They ran it and picked it up.
Rip. Hey, here goes that.
They run straight ahead with Harvey. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Hey, here goes that. Here we go, boys.
A handoff. Here's Harvey.
And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Not only is a slant route really difficult to cover, it's a real staple play for an offense on a fourth down because it's a quick-hitting play. Get the ball in the hands of the quarterback right to the receiver.
And the receiver has to be ready because that thing's coming on a rope. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Here comes 2nd down at 5.
Hey, Garfield! Crazy! Crazy! Hey, what's up? Hey, don't punch it in. Great job, we're good.
They'll throw with May. And that's out to the flat for Swift.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down. From the gun, here's Swift. And Swift is not going to get there as they stop him short of the yellow line.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Another big play in a game that's had plenty of them. 4th and 2.
Here goes the Hey, what's up? Rip. Crazy. 5. Crazy.
They'll try and throw for it with May. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing.
Here's 1st down. To throw is Shuck. Now he'll tuck this and run. Left side, he's got Robinson. Down the left sideline. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
2nd and 11 at the 12-yard line.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
A big play here. 3rd and 2. And Walker once more.
And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They just likely won this thing in regulation.
For the extra point.
Extra point splits the uprights. And they will take a 7-point lead.
56. Eagles 49.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on fourth down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a fourth down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Eagles first down. A 28-yard gain. And an Eagle first down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Crazy, crazy.
Back to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Now one more shot at it. Obviously, again, they've got to go for the end zone.
Well, we've seen it happen before. How about Aaron Rodgers throughout his career? He seems to pull it off about every other week. But if I'm the defense, I'm rushing the quarterback and making him move away from his throwing arm. That makes it a little bit tougher to get it downfield.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to take another shot here. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Vikings, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, they dipped to 2-5 now with the loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.